Okay, so you're a student, right? And that budget, it's tight. It feels like you're constantly juggling classes and trying to keep your bank account from hitting zero. But what if I told you that your dorm room could actually be the headquarters for a serious income stream? Let's get into 7 high-yield side hustles that can help you build real wealth while you're still in school. You've probably had this thought late at night staring at a textbook. Is this huge investment, this mountain of debt, is it actually going to pay off in the end? It's a scary question, so let's look at what the numbers are actually telling us. All right, brace yourself, because this data is, well, it's pretty sobering. We're seeing that for almost a quarter of all bachelor's degrees, the return on investment is actually negative, meaning you lose money. And on top of that, a whopping 41% of recent grads are underemployed. They're working jobs that don't even need the degree they just paid for. So if you're feeling a little anxious about your financial future, yeah, you're not alone. But wait, don't panic. This is where we pivot from anxiety to action. The secret isn't just about getting one good job. It's about building multiple streams of income. Think about this. 65% of millionaires have at least 3 different income streams. That's the playbook right there. It's about building a financial safety net that doesn't rely on just one single paycheck. So let's crack open that digital toolkit. We're gonna start with the side hustles you can run completely online with nothing more than your laptop. Seriously, you don't even have to leave your dorm room for these. First up is TikTok Shop. And the best way to think about this is, QVC, that old school shopping channel your parents might have watched? Well, TikTok Shop is basically that, but on steroids. It is way faster, way more interactive, and honestly, it is absolutely popping off right now. And you wanna know the best part? The barrier to entry is non-existent. You can literally start with $0, just your phone. If you tap into the big categories like beauty and women's wear, you could be making hundreds, maybe even thousands a month. And hey, if you're swamped with homework, you can even use their affiliate program to have micro-influencers do all the selling for you. How cool is that? Okay, next up, let's talk about AI dropshipping. Now, don't let the name scare you off. It just means you sell products online without ever actually having to store or ship them yourself. And AI makes it ridiculously easy. Step 1, use a tool like Build Your Store AI, and you can get a professional-looking store up and running for less than $1. Step 2, automate everything. A service like AutoDS handles product photos, orders, and shipping. And step 3, well, that's the best part. You just earn. The whole thing becomes almost completely passive. So what if selling products just isn't your vibe? No problem. Maybe selling a service is. Our last one in the digital toolkit is language dubbing. Just think about all the YouTubers and businesses trying to reach a global audience. They need people to translate their videos into Spanish or Hindi or Japanese. You could be the voice actor. Or, even smarter, you could be the project manager. You connect the businesses with the voice talent on sites like Fiverr and Upwork, and you just take a cut. Okay, let's shift gears. We've covered the digital stuff. Now let's talk about leveraging the one thing nobody else has, you. These next hustles are all about cashing in on your unique knowledge, your background, and yeah, even your opinions. How about this for a headline? You can earn up to $250 for 1 hour of your time. And all you have to do is share your opinion. Seriously. Welcome to the world of paid focus groups. This is one of the best lazy side hustles out there because you are literally getting paid to think. And it proves that your unique background is an asset. The more niche you are, like maybe you have a weird hobby or a very specific experience, the more valuable your perspective is to big companies. Just one tip, make sure you stick to trusted, legit platforms like Respondent or focusgroup.com. Now, if you want something a little more active, you can develop what I like to call a Swiss Army knife skill. We're talking about things like video editing, copywriting, or specialized tutoring. Right now, there is a massive skill shortage. And that means if you get really good at one of these things, you call the shots. You set your own prices. You could build an income stream that makes a traditional 9-to-5 totally irrelevant. All right, for our final category, it's time to talk about taking the entrepreneurial leap. Now, these hustles, they take a bit more hustle, a little more initiative, but the potential payoff is huge. Okay, this next one is really, really clever. I want you to look around your own town at all the quote-unquote boring businesses. Laundromats, car washes, self-storage places. A lot of these are run by owners who are kind of stuck in the past. They're still using paper ledgers and have zero online presence. You can be the person who brings their business into the 21st century. So how does the money actually work? Simple. You go to an owner and offer to modernize their whole operation using an all-in-one platform like Odoo. You don't charge them anything up front. Instead, you negotiate a profit split. So look at this example. Let's say your changes increase their annual profit by 50 grand. You negotiated a 20% cut of that increase. Boom, that's an extra $10,000 in your pocket from one client. But hey, if that last one felt a little too complex to start, no problem. Let's go back to a classic for a reason. Just sell your stuff. I'm serious. Take a look in your closet right now. I bet you can find at least 5 things you could list on eBay or Vinted tonight. And once you run out of your own stuff, offer to sell other students' clothes for commission. Quick pro tip though, watch those shipping costs like a hawk, or they will absolutely eat up all your profits. You know, at the end of the day, the biggest obstacle is just getting started. It's so easy to pick up a magnifying glass and just focus on all the reasons it's too hard, blame the system, the economy, whatever. Or you can pick up a mirror, look at yourself, and decide that you're going to take responsibility for building your own wealth. It really boils down to that simple choice. Every single path we've talked about today is available to you, right now, from your dorm room. The only thing left is for you to decide. So which tool are you going to pick up?